What the hell is this? How amazing is this? So, Google released Gemini 3, their most powerful model, and a few days ago, OpenAI released GPT 5.1. Both are proprietary and paid models. So today, I'm going to research which model is actually worth it and which one can save you money. This is Pursuing AI, and you're watching the research report. First, I wanted to make a hand simulation. So I wrote a simple prompt in which I gave instructions to control every finger of the hand, and I uploaded this palm image. And here is the result from Gemini 3. And honestly, it beats my expectations. It coded a robotic hand that looks realistic. I can control all the fingers using these sliders. For example, if I want to move the thumb, I can. I can control the index, middle, ring, and pinky finger. And if I want to control all the fingers together, I just use this fist slider, and I can control everything flawlessly. Amazing! And especially note the thumb movement. It doesn't bend like the regular fingers moving up and down. It bends realistically, just like a real human thumb. And here is the GPT 5.1 result using the same prompt and the same image. It does generate a hand simulation and sliders, but if you look at the hand, it doesn't look like a human hand, and the fingers are weird. Yes, all the controllers work, and down below it added a relax option, which means soft opening, a clutch option, which means full opening, a randomizer that moves the hand in any pattern, and a reset option. For this test, I will give the points to Gemini 3. Next, I wanted to create a foot simulation. So I used this foot image, gave the same prompt, and just changed hand to foot. And here is the Gemini result. It generates the foot, and as you can see, it is indeed a foot. And here are the sliders through which I can control the foot fingers. For example, if I use the big toe slider, yes, it bends the thumb toe. And every slider is working. And if I use curl all, it bends all the toes. The only minor mistake I can see is that when I close all the toes, they look doubled from the front, as you can see here. But this is not a big issue. It can easily be fixed with a more detailed prompt. Here is the GPT 5.1 result. And as you saw earlier, it did everything the same. All the controllers are working. The only mistake is, again, in generating the foot, just like it struggled with the hand. So again, the point goes to Gemini 3. Next, I generated a 3D globe that gives you any country's information when you click on it. And here is the Gemini result. Let's find the United States. And here it is. If I click on it, it gives the country information like the country's name, population, region, currency, languages, and coordinates, which is also correct. If I click on another country, yes, it gives the correct information. However, GPT 5.1 is not able to generate a 3D globe. It writes the code, but when I preview, sometimes it shows a bug and asks for internet access. But it fails every time. Even after allowing it and clicking on fixing the bug, it fails. On X, I saw this example. This person made a 3D Lego editor, which looks amazing. So I used a simple single text prompt that is, create a 3D Lego editor. And here is the Gemini result. It indeed generates a 3D Lego editor from just a single text prompt. I can add Legos, change bricks, meaning Lego size and color, rotate, delete, and if I click on clear all, it clears all the Legos. It also added instructions on how to use all these options. Amazing! Gemini is really doing a great job. On the other side, GPT 5.1 generates the code, but is not able to run it. It shows some type error. I tried many times, but it's not working. It failed again. From these examples, one thing is clear. Gemini can understand your simple prompt and give your required result. It is very helpful for non-techies. You can use Gemini 3 in the Gemini app and Google AI Studio. This is my research. If you like it, please do subscribe.